Hey, what is up everyone? In this video, I'll be showing you my little setup and process for airbrushing detachable connectors like the Aviators that you see right here. I started experimenting with this about a year ago when I first stumbled upon these YouTube tutorial videos on how to paint things like Gunpla and Warhammer figures, and I was like, hey, that's really cool, but I want to try that with these detachable connectors. I will say there's some more viable options for painting connectors out there, like cerakoting, powder coating, and other things like anodizing and electroplating, but I will say that owning an airbrush is a great entry level way to get started painting connectors. Also, it's very useful in a wide variety of projects. Before we get started, liking the video and subscribing is always greatly appreciated if you want to support the channel. And also, let me know in the comments below, if you haven't tried this out already, what color would you paint your first connector? Anyways, with that being said, let's go hop into painting some connectors. The airbrush setup I'm using includes the $100 Master Airbrush Kit off Amazon. It includes an air compressor, hose, and airbrush, which is all I really needed to get started. There's definitely a lot better options out there, but I think picking up this kit was a great price point to try out airbrushing. If you're interested in finding any of the airbrush stuff I'm using in this video, I'll be adding links to where you can find them in the video description below. To help out my workflow, I found these alligator clip sticks with stands to be really helpful in painting small parts like detachable connectors. From Home Depot, I picked up some Quad Zero grade steel wool that I'll be using to prep the connectors before painting. For the paints I'll be using, I'll be starting off with a white acrylic surface primer. The main color paint I'll be using is the Createx Pearl Blue from the Wicked Colors paint set. To round off our list of paints, I'll be finishing everything off with a matte clear top coat. Lastly, I found this airbrush medium to be really helpful in making sure that my brush is flowing properly. And of course, what we'll be painting today are some GX16 Aviators from the Cruise Control warehouse. Getting started, I'm going to scrub my connectors thoroughly with the steel wool. Since the steel wool isn't very coarse, all I'm doing here is removing any leftover debris and scuffing up the exterior a little bit for better primer adhesion. Next off, I'm going to loosen my connector a bit to make sure it doesn't get stuck together once it's fully painted. I've tried a bunch of different ways to paint connectors in separate parts, but I found that literally shoving the entire connector on top of the clips is one of the most efficient ways to get this done. They should fit pretty snug on top of the alligator clips if the screws are loosened. Before we get started painting, if you are trying this yourself, please make sure that you have a safe space to paint. A spot like an open garage or outdoors are great ideas, and I'd also recommend something like a paint respirator to keep yourself safe. There's a lot more fancier options like spray boots and stuff, but for now we'll take these few precautions to keep ourselves safe while painting. With that being said, we'll go ahead and apply the primer to our connector. My goal usually here is to evenly coat the entire connector until I see no shine left and the surface is an even flat white. It can be easy to miss the little nooks and crannies of our connector, so I'll do my best to make sure that I coat every little spot on our connector. For each of the 3 layers I'll be airbrushing on, I usually focus on an inch or so of the connector to make sure it's completely coated before moving on to the next. I also like to shoot some test shots on a cardboard box to make sure my brush is flowing the right amount I want it to. Here's what the connector looks like after the primer is applied. Between each layer, I'll be cleaning my brush thoroughly by emptying out the bowl, washing it in the sink, and spraying through some of our airbrush cleaner. Next, I'm going to go ahead and spray some of the Pearl Blue paint. I'll be applying the paint fairly heavily on to make sure that I have a rich blue color even throughout the entire connector. Here's what the connector looks like after our Pearl Blue paint. And lastly, we'll add our matte clear top coat. What I'm looking for when adding the matte top coat is that the shine from the pearlescent paint is doled out evenly across the entire connector. And here we have our painted connector. I feel like I could have done a little better job painting it more evenly, but this should just work fine for my personal use. After letting the painted connectors dry overnight, here's me using one of the connectors for a cable I was working on. Thankfully, with the proper application of the 3 coats of paint, I haven't really ran into many scratching or chipping issues when working with airbrushed connectors. do keep in mind that they will still be likely to be damaged if not properly handled. I have also had some people in the community recommend using an enamel top coat for more durability. Just in case you haven't checked it out already, make sure to take a look at the playlist on custom mechanical keyboard cable tutorials on this channel. And here we have our completed cable. I think it came out quite nice. And if anyone's familiar with GMK Oni, that's kind of the color combo I was going for with this one, so looks pretty cool. Well, I hope this video was helpful in giving you an idea how you can get started airbrushing connectors on your own. And I feel that personally I'm no big expert on the airbrushing itself. There's something I learn every day I do actually paint connectors. So make sure to check out other videos on YouTube about airbrush care, airbrush technique, and all the other stuff to get a good handle on your airbrush before you get started for sure. And thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. Make wise choices and keep yourself safe. Alright, goodbye.